What's going on, Legionnaires? Welcome to another episode of the Legion of Comic Correction, where we talk all things comic books.
DC today?
No.
Oh,
No, I will.
No.
I will give props. I will give props, and we'll probably talk at least a little bit about it in the next episode when we talk. We have a DC theme in the next episode.
We do.
Check it out.
They did have a DC Heroes little like mashup trailer, which has some really cool new stuff from Black Adam, and new stuff.
Hawkman,
Aquaman, Lost Kingdom.
Aquaman.
So that was actually pretty cool.
We actually can trust that that's actually
That's
happening
funny.
now because we were very concerned for a long time. We were like,
For Aquaman?
is this even happening?
No.
Wasn't it? I don't know if it was on the podcast, but it was like
What?
at least a couple months ago. I was like, "There's definitely an Aquaman 2 out there."
Yeah.
You guys are like, no, and I'm like,
Well,
you guys are lying to me.
Now it's
No,
here.
the
And it
concern was
He has a
that
black
Jason
suit.
Momoa, that he was like exiting the project at one point
And
because he
Amber Heard,
wasn't.
too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they
and I
thought
mean the
she was
whole
getting
mess that
with
she
her
has
and
going
Johnny
on with
Depp
Johnny
and-
Depp.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
So there were big concerns. It was definitely on a fence.
On a shoestring, but they're
Yeah.
here, and it looks cool.
Does
Adam
does.
Smash looks cool. We'll talk about the other one.
That's not what we're talking
That's
about.
not what we're talking about.
Greg,
But first,
you got us off track.
Did you just call him Craig?
I said Greg.
You definitely put it right here. It
This
says
is
Craig.
recorded. We can check it.
We'll
We
go
can
back
check
and
it.
look, but it
Craig.
It might have been
as well
It might
Greg
have been the half dozen
Jorts.
Krispy Kremes, Krispy Kremes
Jorts.
that
Greg
just got
Jorts.
back.
Craig Jorts.
Listen,
Greg Jorts.
it may very well because we're talking
That's
about
your
a
alter
multiverse.
ego.
A
That's your alter
multiverse.
ego.
Another
A multiverse.
another
In another universe, you're Craig Jorts.
Craig Jorts. I want to be Craig.
And I'm the healthy one that didn't just eat a half dozen Krispy Kremes.
I don't care what universe you're in.
It's
There's
not-
no universe where you
it's
eat healthy.
It's like
There's no universe
Not
where
one.
I don't eat Krispy Kremes.
There's one in
Logan's-
15.7 trillion.
Yeah, there it is.
Logan is like Logan's a
I
vegan.
found that one.
Logan's a vegan. Harry's like 5'2".
5'2",
And I'm like
105
crazy,
pounds.
and I eat super unhealthy.
No way. Not gonna
It's
find
out
it.
there.
It's not there.
Craig
Nowhere
Jorts.
in the
Craig Jorts.
universe.
Craig Jorts, we're coming for you. All right. If you are new, please like and subscribe. Welcome to our channel. If you want to hear more of this crazy, stupid stuff that we talk about. If not, if you don't want to hear about it, at least go down in the description and click those links because they go all kinds of really cool
if
places.
you don't really want to, don't. But you should.
You should, though.
It's a lot of cool stuff.
We
If
love
you're
it.
listening
Yeah.
and you don't hit that button, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, you should. You
Stop
should.
making it awkward.
Yeah, don't just
don't
watch
make it
and don't
awkward.
click.
Yeah.
You got to watch and click. And then click those links. They've got links to our Patreon with extra content. They've got links to our website, legionofcc.com, which has sweet merch like that.
The merch.
Sweet merch like this. And
Nothing over there.
Harry also
I have a
owns
sticker.
sweet merch. He's just
Could always
not
point to
wearing
that
it.
sticker.
Sticker.
You know.
New merch is dropping in the next couple of weeks.
That's right.
Patreon
That's right.
just voted for a new phone case, which is coming out as well. So be on the lookout for that. All right. We are not talking about DC. We're talking about Marvel. We're talking about the Multiverse of Madness trailer that dropped before the Super Bowl, which really freaked me out.
It's madness.
It was madness.
You want to know why it was
I
madness
missed
that
it.
it dropped before the Super
I know,
Bowl?
I missed it. I had to watch
Probably
it
the
the
best
next,
part of
the
all
next
the-
day.
Commercials and everything. Anyway.
That's true. I was
was
really
real
disappointed
good.
with the commercials this year.
The only,
Not impressed.
The only one that's
Not
good was Larry
impressed.
David one, but that's it.
That's
And
true.
we're
That
just
was
gonna
good.
breeze on by that.
Move on.
Breeze on by. All right.
Anyway.
Let's talk about all the stuff that's in there. So there's so much that happened
There's like
in that
nothing
trailer.
that happened, right?
No, there's like
Nah.
a million and one things.
Doctor,
I-
it was just
I didn't
Benedict
get the
Cumberbatch
memo
walking
of
up
what
said,
we were doing today.
I'm having a movie.
I know. Well, in all transparency,
Clearly, I don't
Logan
know what's
watched
going
this
on.
like 5 minutes ago, but
You got to put my business out in the street.
I got it, man.
Waving it out there.
Way out there in the street. Way out there. Well, maybe if you were in the universe of Craig Jorts, you would have watched it already. because
Do I need to go and
Vegan
get another
Logan-
donut?
Vegan Logan.
I put them
watches
like all the
trailers.
way around
They're
through
so
there.
far.
Just
They're
No way you
so
can get to 'em.
far.
All right, we're gonna go through as many of the things. We're gonna go through as many of the things we can. We're gonna miss things. So
Absolutely.
If we miss things.
No, we're not.
When we miss things,
if you
put it in
listen
the
to
comments.
one of or more of our videos, you've
You know.
realized that we miss everything.
We miss
I'm
stuff.
just kidding.
We miss everything. We don't even talk about what we planned on.
This is the first episode we've actually ever spoken on this podcast. We usually just sit here and stare at each other for 20 minutes.
Just a little.
We got these amazing mics. We got these amazing mics to do that.
Yeah.
Frankly, I just like the smell of them. All right. So this trailer opens up diving right into the multiverse. We're going to go through. I'm going to just kind of rattle off the different things that we saw in the trailer. And
Sure, go
we'll
for
talk
it.
about the reactions to them.
Coconuts.
We're so freaking excited.
Albuquerque.
I don't know if Albuquerque was in this one.
See, I can do it too.
Nick Cage. No, that wasn't Nick Cage, but it was. What's his name? I don't know, but National Treasure.
Yes!
If Nick Cage is in here in this movie as Ghost Rider.
Please.
All right.
It's not happening.
We're going to talk about at the end of this reaction. So stick around to the end because we're going to talk about what we want to see most as like an integration of some other character. Because there's a lot of them and they've shown a lot. All right. So first off, in this trailer, there are at least 4, 3,
2.
No, 4. There's at
1.
There's at least 4 strangers in this trailer.
4 strangers.
At least, yeah.
And
At
you
least
might
4
not
strangers.
have seen them. So
Are strange.
are strange.
So
right?
stop right there.
From-
Stop right there. Okay? You're strange. Just stop referring to our strange as our strange. Just because he is the main strange does not mean he's my strange. Okay? My strange may not. This is. Give me back my mic. Give me back my mic.
Here's the deal.
Talk. Let me talk. You're mutant.
I am a mutant.
I am loud enough to get picked up
mutants.
on any.
All right, here's the deal. You're strange.
Freudian slip.
I'll fix it here. You ready?
Fix it.
You're strange.
Fix it. Thank you.
You're strange.
My
Pointing
strange.
at Logan.
My
You're
strange.
strange is in this trailer. Evil Doctor Strange.
Evil Doctor Strange.
That's
That's right.
one.
That's my
Uno.
strange.
Anyway.
Number 2, the main MCU timeline Doctor Strange.
Thank you.
We see him cut through the bus that's thrown in.
Gregonized strange.
Yeah, right. By Gargantos, which is it Shuma Gor? I think it's Shuma Goroth is the original name, but they actually had some copyright issues.
Yeah,
I think it
I
goes
saw
back to Conan the Barbarian comics. I can't remember.
That's back.
Yeah, they can't use his name, so he's Gargantos, which is also a villain in Doctor Strange, and very similar. Anyway, that's Strange. That creates that sick buzzsaw magic spell. That's our Strange.
There you go.
Harry and my Strange. That's Strange
Careful.
from MCU. All right. We know that because he has the normal clothes of our Strange and the normal cloak of levitation. Third Strange. The Strange that appears in the New York City that's blowing up or that's dissolving.
Yeah.
That Strange is dressed just like our Strange.
Yes.
Dressed. But he has
He
the
said yes,
blue shield on the back of his cloak.
Interesting.
And
yes.
the only reason why it's not like, oh, that our Strange just got a new cloak or changed his cloak up.
Or got a
sewed
picked
on
up
a
a shield
patch.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Is because we see both capes in this trailer. So
Good
there's
point.
3.
It's a good point.
Fourth Strange, and this is you blink and you miss.
Yep.
At the very beginning of the trailer, when he's about to wake up, and he like is flying through a blue portal and everything, and it transitions to him sitting up in the bed.
Yep.
Go back and watch it. You pause that. He is wearing a different outfit. He also has long hair and a ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
And he's wearing the outfit from the comic run Defenders. And it's like a black outfit with like, or it's a darker outfit with like a black symbol that kind of goes up and around by his shoulders.
Yeah, it's a big catch there.
Yeah, so that's that one. And then
There's an argument, and that maybe that you're already about to hit this. A fifth Strange could be, and I'm not sure if it's
why I say at
one
least.
of the ones that you've already named. We're not
already got
sure,
4.
but there is the statue. So in that universe, there is a Strange who's clearly set himself up as some sort of
a hero or something.
ultimate
Hierarch.
power, higher, maybe even like God figure in that universe. So we don't see that
pulled a
Strange
Kang.
necessary. Yep,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, perfect.
So that ties in actually to the next bit.
Okay, go ahead.
That could be the shield or the Strange with the shield on his back. It could be because it's not our Strange because our Strange is the one looking at the statue.
At least from my lens, I didn't see a shield on the statue.
No, you never saw the back of the statue, like the back of his cape.
No,
So
but I
you're not
feel
sure.
like in that shot, it's a good shot. You get a
Yeah,
full
yeah.
body shot of the Strange statue. Interesting play of words, but
Strange statue.
Not giving you one.
thank you. That wasn't worth it. No,
It
don't.
wasn't.
I'll do better.
Yeah,
I'll get
please
there.
Get
I
there.
will
Earn
earn
it.
it.
Earn it.
But you would have seen a shield. You know, like
No, it's an embroidered shield. It's not a real shield. It's an embroidered shield. It's like a patch on his cape.
I don't know. I still feel like I would have seen it, but you could be right. Yeah, go ahead.
So the possible fifth Strange besides that one
Yeah.
is Zombie Strange at the end. Some people think it's Evil Strange becoming a zombie.
Yes.
Some people think it's the Zombie Strange from What If coming into play because
Yeah,
we do see Captain
I believe
Carter's.
that more.
We see Captain Carter's shield in the poster that was released as well.
Yes.
So and obviously Evil Strange is from What If. So they're kind of bringing those.
I really hope, beyond a hope, that this is the tie-in with What If.
Evil Strange is there.
Well, I know that, but here's the thing. So they could just like touch on it being with What If, like, and just like that's the only build off is like there's an Evil Strange, and they don't have to like even refer to what has happened in What If.
Yeah.
But I think this is the opportunity to really like play into like how is the Evil Strange there? Because we have to remember, we talked about this before. Evil Strange, the last time we left him, is overseeing the struggle between evil, even more evil Killmonger,
and Ultron,
or
Vision Ultron,
yeah, but over the Infinity Stones in his destroyed universe. Like, it's trapped there.
Yeah.
So it looks like in that shot, your Strange went to the same dimension as my Strange, Evil Strange.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty wrecked.
It looks like he's visiting that dimension.
Yeah.
And he's talking to him there.
I thought the something's shaking. What's shaking? Is it one of our drinks?
Yeah.
Because Logan's getting so into
He's just like shaking the whole table with his arm.
Checked up.
I actually
Up on Mountain Dew.
I've been drinking green tea all day.
I was thinking that the room that he's in there with Evil Strange, this is completely way out there, and who knows if it's anything, but whatever.
Go ahead. Go ahead, I'm with you.
To me, it looked kind of like the end castle of Kang from Loki.
When he's walking towards the single building? Because that's the...
I thought it looked like
the sanctum.
I thought it just looked like a destroyed sanctum.
Yeah,
that's what I thought it
probably is. But anyway, all right. So that
would be cool, though.
The statue. The statue
it would be
you
better
brought
if
up.
it was that.
So the statue you brought up, where he is obviously prominent in that dimension, right?
Clearly,
that points. What I'm thinking is to the area where Strange gets handcuffed. So there's a moment in the trailer where Stephen Strange is told by Mordo, or is it Mordo? Or I always get this wrong. Is it Mordo or Modo?
What was the question?
Who's the evil wizard?
I think you were right.
I don't think it's Mordo. I think I say that all the time. I think I'm always wrong.
I can look it up.
Yeah,
what was it again?
Pull it up.
It's the evil wizard that Strange was got trained by in the first movie, and I think it's Modo, or I don't think it's Mordo. I think it sounds
Chitwell
like Mordo.
Okafor's
Yeah. Who's he playing?
His character.
Anyway, so right after his line where he says that he's to be held accountable for what he's done.
Yeah.
Which we see him using chaos magic at the beginning of the trailer.
You're right,
Clearly.
Mordo.
It is Mordo?
Carl Mordo.
Yeah.
Nice.
R with a
I
K.
was wrong.
Good call, man.
Maybe I haven't remember. I've said it wrong in previous podcasts.
Slow
Anyway.
clap.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. I feel so supported. All right.
I actually was just,
So Mordo, brushing it off.
brush my hands off.
Mordo tells him he has to be held accountable, right? And then the next scene, we see him getting handcuffed by a series of Ultron, spiffed up Ultron.
But they look like the robots from like Doctor Who.
They do a little bit.
The one, I forget what they're called.
It's interesting that Mordo is saying that, and then he ends up in handcuffs because the last time that we saw Mordo, his
was
form of accountability
was
taking the magic away from others who were using it or misusing it by his standards.
So the question is this our Mordo or a different Mordo? Because, I mean, obviously he has long hair, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, long hair.
But we do see him in the next scene. He's walking by the thrones, quote unquote, that Strange has brought before. And there are at least 2 other people up there on those thrones.
That's right.
All right. He's brought before a council. And this council, what fans are thinking, which would be really sweet, is that's the Illuminati. Which is a group from the Marvel Comics.
Right.
and Doctor Strange is part of them. This is why I think that statue
There's
is
a strange
Reed Richards.
So you believe on
right.
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
I think
continue.
that statue is the statue from the same world where the Illuminati are, because the Illuminati are a group that helps stop disasters from happening. And in the original versions, there's lots of different members of them, but Doctor Strange is one, Professor X is one,
Which would make sense.
Right, Reed Richards is one, Iron Man is one. All right, so those are some big
All
ones.
four.
Is there a guy with the black suit? He's
Black Bolt. Black Bolt is also your guy. Black Bolt is also.
If I could be any hero other than Batman,
it would be Black Bolt. There's rumors that
yeah, dude.
There's rumors
Because
that the actor
speaking.
No,
he's so
do you
loud.
not? Have you
He's
never
so
met
loud.
me? It
You're
just
not that loud.
resonate.
It's because he holds back.
You've never heard me
Don't
at
do
10
this.
out of 10.
All right, let's get back to Black Bolt.
Myself.
All right, so Black
I
Bolt.
could do that.
Black Bolt.
There is rumor that the guy who played him in the Inhumans TV show, which was
Ridiculous.
utter trash, is coming back to reprise his role. He was actually pretty good. So there's talks
He
that
was
he's coming
good,
back.
but that was a terrible show.
100%. But there's talks that he's coming back. Right? There's been
They're just going to build that into madness and then just like
Sure.
say like this
All
is
different
just
places.
another universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's talks that there's obviously been talks that Iron Man's in it. There's been those screenshots of casting calls with Tom Cruise, and he was Iron Man back in the 90s, or he was thought they wanted to make him Iron Man back in the day.
I really like this rumor. I really like
Tom
this
Cruise
idea.
rumor?
Not just the Tom
Or
Cruise
the Illuminati rumor.
but the Illuminati
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
I really like this idea
Reed Richards
because
is one.
I think I think
Professor
it
X
fits.
is one.
I think it fits so well
Yeah.
with everything that everybody wants. Okay? And here's the we got gypped in WandaVision to not get Reed Richards.
And this is connected to one.
We
thing.
got
They mentioned
robbed
it too. So yeah.
And so they know that. Everybody was in an uproar over it.
Right.
They need to build him in some way.
Yeah.
Get number one. Get John Krasinski. My
Oh.
gosh. And all the respect to Ian Okafor,
Oh,
who
sure, he was fine.
was fine.
Yeah, I
but
guess.
let's not go back and revisit that. I don't need to. I need to move forward.
What about Miles Teller?
I just
No, he was
We're
bad.
just not even
John
gonna talk
Krasinski.
He was
John.
bad. No, John Krasinski would be great.
So
Get Emily Blunt as the invisible one.
I need
Husband
that.
and wife.
I am a full supporter
Crew.
of John Krasinski.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who do you want?
why?
Why John Krasinski?
Yes, why?
Because
He has shown after The Office his ability to portray
Oh,
really
yeah.
strong characters.
I agree.
And
he's the
so,
everyday man.
Yeah,
He's
but it's not
he
even
looks
just
like
that.
the
Reed
Reed
everyday
Richards
man.
isn't.
his
the everyday
intelligence and the way that he
Yeah.
portrays somebody with a strong IQ.
Yeah.
So he portrays.
I've been saying it the whole time
I
ever
agree,
since
and
we've
I've
all
agreed
been
with you.
saying it.
But I've
I
agreed
just
with you.
never stopped and thought,
Yeah, like why?
why?
Well,
so
I think
mean, it's
Emily
just
Guys,
Blunt-
it kind of looks like him.
Emily
no,
Blunt
the
makes
show that does it for me was
Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we did
yeah,
That's
the
the
amazing
show
show.
that does it for me.
Absolutely amazing.
He
Yes.
and he is
Just needs
the
to be
brains in
stretchier.
that. So Jack
Yeah.
Ryan wasn't ever and should have never been portrayed as a action hero. He's
Right.
not a frontline
analyst.
guy.
He's an analyst.
He's an
Yeah,
analyst.
yeah.
That's the way he's supposed to be portrayed.
John Krasinski
However,
has some
John
guns on him,
Krasinski's
He got big. He
Jack
can get big.
Ryan
though. Yeah, big.
was actually
Yeah, big.
a little bit more
man.
than just an analyst. Clearly,
Right.
we saw him like have that extra level.
Yeah.
That is the perfect comparison, I believe, to
Yeah, and Reed Richards is strong. Like he's not like a weak dude.
right. But the way that he approaches
He's flexible.
his planning as Jack Ryan is the way that he approaches the planning that he would need to as Reed Richards to lead the team, because he doesn't go in and he's not brute strength. He's not the thing.
Did you know that John Krasinski was in like the final runnings for Captain America?
Yeah, I did.
Did you ever hear that story about when he did when he saw Chris Hemsworth on set for Thor?
No.
He saw Chris Hemsworth on set for Thor, and he had like just come in for another like follow up for Captain America, and he was like getting the suit on, and Chris Hemsworth walked by him and was like, "Hey, what's up?" And smacked him on the back. And he was like he's like, I was just starting to think that I had like gotten in good shape. And then he saw Chris Hemsworth and he was like, nope. Never never mind. I can't do this. I mean, I'm really glad it went to Chris Evans, but I think John Krasinski would have been a good Captain America.
He would have been a decent one.
Yeah, but been fine. But Chris Evans,
honestly, I think, Chris Evans, you can't see anybody else in that role. It's very similar to Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like, you can't see anybody else in that role other than Robert Downey.
And it will be weird.
It'll be weird.
Tom Cruise,
but
it's going to happen.
It's going to be an evil Tom Cruise.
If he's like superior Iron Man, then yes.
Yeah,
he could be. Which would be fine. Again, this is a different dimensions, different universe.
Here's the thing. If they have Tom Cruise come in and do superior Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
They will have had two actors, Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Cruise, where they were able to send them in and just say, just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Wow.
Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
Yes,
right?
He is.
Like he just walks in, that's him.
Well, yeah, and now all the comics
Tom
are
Cruise
like that.
is crazy. And as superior Iron Man, they could just be like, Tom Cruise, go do Tom Cruise.
The nanotech got to his head.
Yeah.
So we've got
that'd be great.
We've got possible Iron Man. We got possible Reed Richards. People are saying that the guy on the far left in the trailer on the seats is Reed Richards, but he's all in shadow. You can't really tell. People just want.
They're all in the shadows. You can hardly tell anybody. The only one you know. The only one you know.
The bald white man appears, and he's like,
"Nope, that was wrong."
No, that didn't sound like it.
Nope.
You're usually really good.
Make it so.
There you go. It's a little better.
Bald white man.
The trailer
is about family.
The trailer says
that's the one you're referring to, right?
Oh my word! If
Vin
Diesel plays a young
as Magneto,
Professor X.
No, Professor X. Professor X. You're right.
You said Magneto.
He said Magneto.
Could have been Magneto too.
He was bald. Anyway,
I don't know.
Why are you valuable to this team? You're literally our main enemies made it. Manipulates metal.
Ride a motorcycle.
What's that motorcycle made out of? He says glass.
Glass.
Again.
No, but that's when he sounds it out for him. He goes, metal.
Again, Pete Holmes, we can treat you. Come on to our show.
Please.
We will pay for your lodging, your food,
I would fall
whatever.
apart with Pete Holmes.
We'll make it happen. Here. All right, so the trailer in like the little transcription at the bottom says, mysterious voice, but we all freaking know it's Patrick Stewart.
Come on.
Like, it can't not be Patrick Stewart.
That is an iconic.
It's either Patrick Stewart or it's somebody trying to be Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Like,
that person could get out of here.
Of the U.S. Enterprise.
Oh, man. So we got the Illuminati coming in.
Yeah.
All right. So we also see
We see a whole bunch of Wanda.
A whole bunch
Wanda's
of Wanda
in there a lot.
Yep. And there's multiple
And we're
Wandas.
not even sure
so
if she is good or bad.
No, I'm pretty sure she's bad.
She's a little bit of both.
I told
but you don't know if
mostly
you don't know which one is good or bad. We could be seeing multiple Wandas for different reasons.
Or we could be seeing what she do with the Darkholm at the end of WandaVision, which is project herself in multiple places and be autonomous. So we're not really sure. Like, she could be doing like a therapy session, because in the scene where there's both of them,
she needs a lot.
She does. They're back in the Westview house.
Yep.
And she's like talking to herself and
she
kind of
like
calming herself down. So it could be that she's having like a PTSD moment and she's trying to calm herself down.
4 more movies of therapy.
Oh yeah. Or she just needs to become a bad guy and they need to stop her.
Yeah, that's true too.
So she has a line where she says, you break the rules, you're a hero. I break the rules, I'm a bad guy. So or I'm a villain.
Great line.
Yeah, so it's like they're really setting her up, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if somebody we're not expecting to be the bad guy is like a Tom Cruise Iron Man, or like Evil Strange becomes the full bad guy.
A lot of people think it's going to be Kang too.
I don't think it's going to be Wanda, but I think there's going to be a moment where Wanda needs to make a choice. Where she has to choose if she gives in to her base desires, or does she step up to be the hero that a lot of us believe she can be.
Right, and that she should be. She's the strongest.
Yeah,
she's the strongest.
I kind of want her to be a villain.
I do too. I always do. I always want everyone to be a villain.
It would be
Make
cool.
her a villain. Here's what I want. Here's what I want. Evil Strange,
she could be a villain.
Evil Scarlet Witch, join together, take over the multiverse.
No.
Boom, game over.
They go and they fight the Illuminati and are Doctor Strange.
And take over the multiverse.
No. Anyway.
Take over the multiverse.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it could.
But going back to that statement that she made that said,
right.
go there. You do it, you're a hero, I do it, I'm a villain. They both use chaos magic. Okay,
Yep.
that
Well,
is
that was new.
right.
Doctor Strange using chaos. That's crazy.
So he's taking a step forward, but then she, once she leveled out with him, and they leveled themselves out, she takes a step forward and starts using the dark hold, or however you say
the
it.
dark hole. Yeah.
And the thing is, like,
that's demon stuff.
that's the book of sins. Like, that's manipulating anything and everything. So it's like, I mean,
Well-
you see her have the black fingers and everything, like,
like
Agatha had. So
Yeah.
it's like, she did take it a step farther than Wanda.
Well,
so
she's going there, man.
And what
she's going there.
in the comics, we talked about this in WandaVision because we wanted it to happen. But in the comics, right, she makes a deal with the literal devil himself to get her kids. So she's trying to get her kids back.
otherwise known as
Nice, I like that.
Knocked over.
You mean Kate's mom, right?
Mando.
Yes, Kate Bishop's mother
Same.
is totally Mephisto. All right, so another big thing that comes up, and this is one of the last bigger things that we'll kind of wrap. There's lots of little things like the Minotaur pupil that Doctor Strange changed in the comics, and the different sanctums getting destroyed. And
Harry would be the Minotaur.
What?
oh yeah,
Harry would be the Minotaur.
yeah, that'd be cool. You're big enough.
I was wondering what you were going with that.
Harry's a Minotaur.
Okay.
That's kind of mean.
In what way?
Exactly.
How does that mean?
Because a Minotaur is a giant, like, cow
going.
creature. He's got like a
You
big
mean like an
snout and
ox?
horns, and yeah, but the Ox King is very good looking. He's got a big beard, and he's a person.
there.
He's a human.
Did get me there.
He's
All
a
right.
human being. It's just a
It's
title.
weird that Minotaurs
The Minotaur is
are not
actually
part
a bull.
man.
Yeah, that's actually
When you think about it, like centaurs are half horse, half
No,
man.
but they can
And the other
stand on
ones.
they can stand on their legs.
Yeah,
like
but so
a man.
can the little
Fawns.
Fawns.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm
And
with
they're
you.
half man,
Same
half.
bottom.
So why is Minotaur? Why did he get the short end of the stick?
Yeah,
But
I'll
you know
take that
when
back.
if
I'm
you
sorry.
if you roll,
I would rather be a
no
Minotaur.
offense meant.
I would rather be a Minotaur.
I'd rather be a Minotaur out of all three of those.
Yeah, me too.
Like centaurs, like, all right, you can run pretty fast, but you're still a man.
Yeah, and
They
a
got
half
human
a horse.
arms, don't
Right.
they? Don't Minotaurs have human
Nah,
arms? They got like
I don't
human
know.
hands and like the
But
big
Minotaurs, you see a Minotaur rolling up, definitely with
Yeah.
a double-sided axe. Get out of there.
human.
You're done.
They've got human biceps.
Maybe
and
human
stuff,
bi- let me look it up.
I look it
Go
up.
ahead. Go ahead.
So anyway, so we got lots of little stuff like the Sanctum getting destroyed and New York dissolving and the Minotaur pupil and things like that. And
What's this last big thing you're talking about?
well, the last big thing that we saw much more of, we only saw her for like a split second in the first trailer, was America Chavez.
okay.
So she's a new hero.
What did you find?
I looked up what makes a Minotaur after scrolling through weird stuff. Minotaur, Greek Minotaurus, Minos bull. In Greek mythology, a fabulous monster of Crete that had the body of a man, the head of a bull, and was the offspring of Pasiphae.
See, the whole head of a bull thing though is that's where you lose it. Like you don't want that.
Yeah, it was.
You just said his face looks like a bull.
I don't mean it. I don't mean it in that way.
you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
All right, so
Brother.
last is America Chavez. She's kicking
She
in.
should be last.
She's kicking and punching her way through dimensions. We're saving the best for last.
That's not the case.
Logan's like,
Listen.
and I'm out.
Here's the deal,
Dude,
Here's the
she
deal.
is boring. You are making a bigger deal out of her than she
Why do you-
actually is.
Here's what. Well, here, I'm going to tell you
you are
why she's
making a
important.
huge deal out of her.
I'm gonna tell you why
and
she's
she
important.
is not that big of a deal.
I'm going to tell you why
we
she's
just
important.
Saw,
You tell me why you think she's
we
important.
just saw a trailer that is revealing that mutants are coming into the MCU, and you keep coming back to
She's a
talking
mutant.
about America
She's a mutant.
Chavez. I don't
She's a
care.
mutant.
I don't care. The way that they're portraying her is not that case.
Here's the deal. They're not going to show much of her because she's very important. They always keep the biggest things for the actual movie. All right. Here are the reasons why.
Go
You
ahead.
ready?
She's
Go
going to be
ahead.
another captain.
Go ahead. I'm going to argue.
One.
It's great.
One, she is necessary for them traveling through dimensions because she can easily go through them by punching and kicking holes.
Let
in
me
them.
respond
Nebula
to that.
do that?
Yeah, let me respond to that.
Photon?
Photon.
No.
Can't
Photon.
Let me
Photon do that?
respond
She
to
can't go
let me
through
respond to
dimensions.
these
No.
individually.
Okay, respond to that one first.
We saw Strange move through dimensions without her.
No, he fractured reality, which opened up doors he could not control. She can go through on whim.
Yeah, he's got you there.
Maybe.
He literally messed up a spell, and that's why.
So she's like the professional way. He's like
okay.
Okay.
That's
right,
one.
Move along.
2, they have been and are continuing to set up the idea of Young Avengers, and she's an integral part of Young Avengers with Speed, Wiccan, Patriot, her, Kate Bishop.
I'm not on this Young Avengers train.
No, I'm not either. Listen, I'm not either.
I'm not with it.
I'm not either. I mean, I'm sure it won't be bad.
Give me Dark Avengers. Give me Thunderbolts.
Well,
I am not interested in Young Avengers.
What they're thinking is they might fight those people. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm not super excited about that either, but that's why she's important. Because she's an integral part of bringing that team together. But she's not important to me with that. That's why I'm saying that. I didn't say she was important to you. I said she's important to the movie.
But what I'm saying is they're putting a lot of money into this creation of a Young Avengers that I don't know who's actually interested in.
But we'll see.
Harry, are you interested in it?
No. It's Marvel,
You actually interested in it, Greg?
You know his answer is going to be yes.
It's going to be
carry on.
It's going to be the best.
I would say of all the runs, no. That is my least interested run. But I also trust Kevin Feige, and so far he's really only messed up maybe 1 or 2 movies.
WandaVision.
That's agree to disagree one, but there are ones that
I liked WandaVision.
Yeah,
I
so
know
did
you did. I didn't.
Yeah, we know you didn't.
Okay, let's keep going then. Why else is she important other than those reasons?
So those 2, that's pretty much it. Other than she ties to Wiccan and Speed, and she.
So just to clarify, your 2 grounding factors are something we don't like. No, and she opens doors with legs that kick.
No, so she's literally the MacGuffin for this movie. Like, if you don't have her, you can't do the movie.
Did you say McStuffin?
MacGuffin.
McMuffin?
McRib?
It's back, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 20 years.
Need it. Need it.
As much as I need diarrhea.
McGruber!
So
McGruber could get through dimensions.
So she's literally the reason that the way that Strange is going to travel through. So I'm saying I'm giving you reasons why she's important to the movie.
I don't. So we already established that second one I don't like.
Right. Sure.
The first one I don't believe entirely.
Okay. Well, we haven't seen the movie.
Go
so
ahead,
we don't know yet.
Harry.
Go
Harry had a.
I was going to interrupt because this is just a never-ending revolving door between the two of you.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, well, that's pretty much it. So.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know that's it.
He's trying to end it. I'm going to end this.
Who do you want from any Marvel property? Whether it be
bold question.
MCU.
Why do you always ask me first?
Really good question. Really tough.
Every time, and it's usually this question too. I'm always like, Professor X.
Yeah, no, but to his good point. To his good point, there is the possibility that you could go anywhere with this. You could go all the way to the worst Fantastic Four that was delivered.
Unfortunately.
Like, you could go anywhere with it. So this is a really good question.
It is.
So
and I still don't have an answer.
You need to think.
So let's pose it to everybody then. I was going to you because you were looking to move the conversation along. So
yeah, it was.
I can go. I can jump.
Who do we want?
I can jump. Who
do you want?
And it's simple because it's what we've already talked about. It's Black Bolt. I would like to see an awesome Black Bolt.
He's not confirmed.
An awesome Black Bolt. And time out. One other thing that was rumored before, okay? Which I could bring in here.
Does it start with a D?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't. No.
Just wait.
No.
Just wait. There's more.
Black Bolt, there was a rumor, okay?
Oh, you're saying, okay. Never mind.
Vin Diesel. Okay,
Family.
Just hear me out here. Hear me out. I know we're joking, but there was a rumor. There was a rumor. Vin Diesel's voice is used for Groot.
Right. Yes, he was going to play Black Bolt.
Figure has not his actual body. Has not been used. So there was a rumor that he was going to play Black Bolt,
the body,
because his voice could be used for Groot, and he could portray Black Bolt. There was a rumor, and he has the physical features for it to an extent. He doesn't have hair, but
he wears like a Daredevil kind of mask.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is,
never take the mask off.
Dreaming.
Family.
Vin Diesel as Black Bolt rolls up.
Family.
I got one.
All right,
if you're good with that.
Yeah, go
Dr. Doom.
My man.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Right. Old or new?
Old. Like old Dr. Doom.
Yeah, buddy.
Wait, like old version or old from the first movie? The old one.
Well, I don't mind.
You're talking
the first movie.
You're the
Like the classic comic version of it.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay,
But also,
Yeah.
I do like the one. I forget what run it is, but like where that Doctor Doom kills Thanos with like
nothing.
just pulls his spine out. Like, give me some of that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me.
That's not gonna happen.
Let me refine.
What's your last?
Let me refine the question.
No, because we went too far.
No.
Excuse me.
I loved your answers, but
Excuse me.
No. What I was saying is, like taking an actor who has already played the role and bringing them in. Like, so taking from a movie that already exists, the way that they did with Toby and Andrew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the Spider-Man movie.
Oh, from
So, like,
Marvel
from
movies
a
or
character
shows?
that has already been shown.
So let me
somewhere.
go.
Okay.
I'll go to give an
All right,
example.
go ahead.
I'll go. I would love to see Johnny Storm be played by Chris Evans in this universe and have it look just like our Captain America, but actually be
People are just like,
Johnny
wait
Storm
a
and be like,
minute.
wait, you're Captain America. Well, I'm
No,
Johnny
that's
Storm.
America's. Never mind.
Right, exactly. I think that would be fun. But like, so taking a character that's already been in a movie
Yeah.
and bringing them into this one to kind of redeem that character, like we
Mm-hmm.
did with Toby and Andrew.
Well, Logan, you can still use yours. You can still use Vin Diesel, I guess.
my
technically.
Black Bolt
Well, the
was
first Black
terrible.
Bolt, the one from
it
Inhumans,
wouldn't be
brought
Vin
in.
Diesel, but it would
Yeah,
be
you could
Black
bring that
Bolt,
one
the
Wait, from
Inhumans.
what?
There was a
Inhumans
show.
TV show on ABC.
They tried
No,
to. It was a
Good.
spin-off.
Never
it was
watch
a
it.
spin-off
Ever.
I've never seen it.
of
You'll spoon
Agents
your
of
own
S.H.I.E.L.D.
eyes out.
It
Anyway,
was terrible.
It was horrible.
bad.
Never
It
watch
was-
it. Ever.
But the guy who played Black Bolt,
yeah, he was good.
he was actually good. Well,
Not bad.
I mean, he was as good as not talking
He
in a
can talk.
show
Right.
Yeah,
can
he whispered.
do.
He whispered.
no, I mean, he didn't. He
Didn't he
barely
whisper
even
once?
whisper,
I don't
and he
remember.
like killed a person.
Yeah,
like
that's
cool.
his whisper destroys planets.
Right. It's like a atomic bomb.
Yeah.
I guess.
anybody else?
I mean, I could just say Doctor Doom from.
Yeah, you could.
But,
yeah, Freeman.
I guess maybe like a. They already brought in Daredevil, who's like one of my favorite.
Oh yeah.
They already
so
got him
maybe
back,
like
yeah.
Luke Cage.
Yeah,
Oh,
Luke
yeah,
Cage.
man.
Like,
Mike
that was the
Coulter?
only
Is it
other thing I
Coulter?
was
Mike
thinking.
Coulter?
Yeah.
So
He's great.
I know they like did like a
He was
bunch of
pretty
like
awesome.
fan theories of like the ground troops of like the Marvel. So Spider-Man, Daredevil,
Yeah,
Luke Cage,
street level guys.
right?
guys.
Moon Knight, someone else. I forget.
Yeah,
a couple
Iron-
other people.
Iron Fist.
Yeah, we don't
but
talk about
recast him.
Don't want
Right?
him.
Yeah. That's a real question. Who could do a
Guys.
decent Iron Fist?
How did this happen?
What?
How did neither of you say Nicolas Cage is Ghost Rider?
Well, because I heard that
Because he's already going
is
to
it
be in it.
Keanu Reeves is
No, he's
saying
not.
Because
he would want to do it.
I'm sorry. Just time out.
Yeah, he wanted. Yeah, he
I
wants
heard
to.
Keanu Reeves said he
yeah.
wanted to do it.
Nick Cage
He's not
will
in it.
be in the movie.
That's not a question. That's
already
a fact.
Right.
That's a
That's
fact.
already
I hope he
happening.
is.
I don't need to put it out there.
He worked with Mephisto in the comics.
Yeah. He became what is it?
Yeah.
Black.
Oh, yeah, he was
Galactic Rider.
Galactus Herald for a little bit, wasn't he? He rode
Yeah.
the space bike.
That would be
Let him go.
that would
That'd
be
be cool.
sweet.
Ride that in space.
I don't wanna-
Because
That'd
he
be
fights.
nuts.
Then he fights the
I
Punisher.
don't want to see Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage with Galactus.
Oh, that's one I would love to bring back, but there's no way.
Oh, the Punisher.
The Punisher.
John Berthel.
Yeah.
Yo, he's so good. All right, well, this is going to be a crazy movie. It comes out in May. We're excited for it.
Just like this podcast that we just had.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be madness.
It'll be madness just like this podcast. So
Not
make
good
sure
enough.
you go and check out all other
Yo.
comic news. Check out our corrections. Click the links in the description.
Greg had a decent one earlier, and I was not paying attention.
A decent what?
He said
got a
that
good
Reed
but
Richards was pretty flexible,
Yeah, he is.
You had a good bump.
but I didn't give it
Yeah,
to him
he
because I
didn't
just
give
was
it
like,
to you.
I was like, oh, that was good.
Yeah,
When I
didn't give it
first
to
got-
you.
Okay, it's the
Didn't give it to
silent
you.
ones that mean the most.
Unlike Thunderbolt.
We will see you guys next time.